Morning. Hey, so glad to be back in Bend. I spent the last couple of weeks in DC with my wonderful daughter and adorable Theo. So one of the things I've been thinking about a lot lately is this whole issue of communication. So many people want to work with me, or they want to work with somebody about the intimacy or lack of intimacy in their relationship, but they can't get the words out of their mouth. They can't say to their partner, you know what, I really want to change our love life. I don't like the way that we've been making love lately, or the fact that we haven't had sex in 4 years is driving me crazy. And I'm starting to have these guilty thoughts because I'm thinking about other people. I'm fantasizing, whatever that is. It's showing up for so many people. You may know that yesterday I did an Ask Me Anything on the sub thread in Reddit called Dead Bedrooms. There's like thousands of people in there. I think 390,000 people are in that subthread. So 390,000 people have said that they have a problem with sex in their relationship, and they joined this subthread on Reddit, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. And yesterday I answered questions there for 3 hours in the morning, which was really amazing and so interesting for me. I just love doing that. But the biggest problem that people have is the conversation, the beginning conversation, what they call the talk. They can't talk about it. They have so much difficulty just like getting the words out of their mouth, saying the thing. Now, if you're on my email list or if you read my blog, you know that last week I published a blog and talked about my first experience with another woman, which was, really vulnerable for me to talk about because most people who know me don't know that I've had any experiences with other women. And so I put that out there into what my mom would call the Google. She's not alive with us anymore, but she would call that the Google. Like I said that on the Google in the internet. And if I can do that, I mean, I'm like a grandma. I've got 6 kids. I've been married for forever. I have a wonderful relationship with Jim, but I'm like this, I'm a regular person like you. I know I do this for a living now, but I haven't for forever. It's not like I did this my whole life. I've done this for about the last 10 years. If I can do that, if I can put that kind of private information or share that kind of private experience with the internet, so to speak, you can share what you need to share. So there's something that you're holding in yourself, something that is happening for you that you want to talk to your partner about, and you're not able to get the words out of your mouth. I know this is true because I do this all the time. I talk to people constantly about this. Excuse me. And you can do it. Like, honestly, you can do it. I got to say, though, last week before that blog post went live, I was really nervous that like somebody would feel uncomfortable or judgy toward me, or somehow have ideas about who I am, that they didn't understand me, or somehow they felt like I was not a good person anymore or something. Like I had all my own personal shame and doubt and fears that were happening for me when I was waiting for that blog post to publish. And I know that's true for you too, that when you're in this situation that you're in right now, where you don't know what to say and you want to say something and you don't know how, that you're having all those feelings. You're worried about how it's going to be received. Is your partner or other person going to feel bad about it? Are they going to judge you? Is it not going to go well? Now, I'm here to report that I did not die. Nothing bad happened to me after I shared that blog post last week. It went out to my email. It went on LinkedIn even. Nothing happened. Like I'm still alive, right? And you will still be alive too when you share whatever it is you need to talk about. I want you to do something for me about this right now. In the comments, I'm going to put a link to this super cool thing that I created with my massive and my wonderful team of people, my miracle team. We created this course called the Intimacy Workshop, which is specifically designed to help you have that conversation, have the talk without making it feel weird. It's called the Intimacy Workshop, how to talk about the good, the bad, and the sexy without making things awkward. And it's available for you for free until August 31st. So when I'm going to give you this link, or if you just go to my website, howtofixmysexlife.com, right at the top, you'll see that there's a way for you to get the Intimacy Workshop right now for free. There's a coupon code there that you can use. Intimacy Free Access is the coupon code. It's normally $49. It's free to you. It's a 5-module course on Thinkific. It's super fun, beautifully produced. It includes guided meditations. It includes all sorts of stuff for you, downloadable worksheets so that you can go through some questions to help yourself. And let me tell you something really important about this that's different than what lots of people say when they talk about having a talk. This is a trauma-informed, consent-based talk. So you're not just like dumping your stuff on people. You're realizing that your partner also has had all sorts of experiences over the years, and so have you. We're all living in trauma and shame. That's just the truth. And that those experiences matter when you're having this conversation. So it helps you have a conversation about what you need to talk about without just dumping your stuff, without just somehow making the other person feel responsible for whatever it is, so that you can have a dialogue with them and that you'll be able to understand yourself sexually too. Like there's a whole piece around the bedroom blueprint, which is the model that I created for you so that you can see where you are in one of 7 different areas and the things in those areas that are keeping you stuck and keeping you from being able to feel really good about yourself sexually. And then it helps you go through 3 more steps. 1, to release trauma and shame from your past and to understand that your partner has that too. And the second is to open to yourself. Like, what do you really want? And not just like, I want to do it, right? Just say, I want to do it. That doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you, doesn't help your partner. Honestly, it just doesn't go well. But when you know that you're looking for something that's really connected and how to have a conversation about that, like, I want to connect with you. I want to feel something different that makes my life worth living, right? I want to feel like that. I want to have passion in my marriage or my relationship in my life. I want to feel open. I want to feel comfortable. I want to be able to talk and be fluid and playful and have all those wonderful fun things. And then you're going to figure out how to do that together. And then I'm giving you there a really important PDF that'll tell you what not to say, okay? What not to say. Let me just give you spoiler alert. One thing not to say is, like, I want to do it. Like, don't say that. Something about connection, something about playfulness, something about knowing your partner, knowing how they feel. These are the things that are going to keep you together, help you feel more like yourself and feel more comfortable with that person so that your person is able to open up to you. So it's free until August 31st. So don't wait, just go in there, download it today. You can use this coupon, free intimacy free access, and that's available for you for free. You just go in there. You don't even have to, I don't know. It's a free thing. It's a super fun free thing. I hope that you'll download it and get in there and get into the course and use that so that you can feel comfortable talking about sex and sexuality, your own stuff. Like, you don't have to go full Monty like I do here, or like I did last week, talking about my experiences with this wonderful woman when I was younger. You don't have to share that kind of thing with your partner, and certainly not with the internet, but it's important for you to be able to get the words out of your mouth that are there, that are keeping you from being able to feel comfortable with yourself. They're keeping you like kind of tight and nervous and like shamey. So let go of that stuff. Honestly, it's available for you to let go of that stuff right now. Like, no big deal. You can do it. I'll see you next week. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Yeah, we've got Theo here with us in Bend now, super fun. And back to grandma mode. Big hug.